Hello everybody. This is going to be my second review of horror movies this October so far. Sorry, I didn't want to make. I haven't made as many videos as I've intended to make, but I am trying my hardest to find time to make these. This week or today, we are reviewing this movie, Bubba Ho-Tep, featuring Bruce Campbell of the Evil Dead series. What can I say about this? Well, first, the movie is about, it's about Bruce Campbell plays an elderly Elvis who has, survived, hidden, essentially, like the conspiracy theorists say, along with a JFK who's been skin dyed into a black guy. And they're living in this retirement home, and they have to fight a mummy that winds up near the retirement home. A very wacky, plot, but somehow they pull this movie together, and it is one of my favorite campy horror movies ever that I've seen so far. I don't know, I just like the way that Bruce Campbell portrays a lot of his characters. He does a great Elvis, definitely one of the better Elvises I've seen, right up there with Nicolas Cage and Wild at Heart, that type of character. I'm not going to I'm trying to try not to spoil this too much, but, this movie makes great use of, slow elderly people being the main characters and working with their limited resources and mobility. It does a great job at sort of, battling that, and it makes for a pretty fun movie watching experience. It's not one of those goofy movies that you're going to watch and like a trauma movie and just laugh at and, just have a good time with. It's actually kind of like, more of a serious type of thriller type of horror movie, which I thought is like, how are they going to pull this off with this wacky plot? But they did it. Or Coscarelli pulled this off. Sorry, I never really pronounced the guy's name correctly. He also directed Phantasm, the guy who directed this, which is another good movie. If you want, I still have, the DVDs from almost 10 years ago now, like 2006, 2004. The actual review here for the DVD, that I have, I was on a huge DVD buying binge like 10 years ago. I had to have like the best editions of everything. Since there's all this Blu-ray stuff that's come out, I've just decided whatever. I just stick with my old DVDs. Anyways, I got this special edition with this Elvis jacket. It's pretty. I thought it was pretty. Just humorous. That's why I bought it. It's like a little Elvis jacket. Well, anyways, the edition that originally came with this, I remember, did not contain this little slipcase here. I had another edition of this, so I just kept this. I think it's cool. It's indented. It's imprinted up here, and it's a nice little slipcase. I like these on DVDs. But I understand that DVDs aren't a hot seller anymore, and they kind of can't put these on there all the time because of budget constraints. So I have one, and I'm keeping it with this. So yeah, and also that edition that came with the jacket right there, it didn't originally it left this out, this limited edition. I remember when I bought this version. This was a limited edition booklet. It has, it's got little storyboards and, how they did everything, interviews with the directors and I think, Bruce Campbell says some things in here too. You know, I like these little booklets that come with it, and I can understand, they don't do these anymore because of, budget, and, DVDs aren't like, as big of a spectacle as they were in like 2002 or 3, 4, 5, and 6. Blu-rays are the thing now, and they usually just go with a case. They usually just go with something like this, like a case and a disc, and that's all you really need with a movie. But being a collector, sometimes it's nice to have these extra perks, like the booklets, the slipcase, and the special crazy editions of it. This housed the Elvis jacket. This thing here housed the Elvis jacket. Anyways, if you're looking for a fun movie to watch for Halloween, not really something too scary. It's got some great shots in here, specifically of like the mummy walking down the hallway. It's got some great one-liners in here. The mummy walking down the hallway of the retirement home. It's a pretty cool, well-lit shot, and I just like sort of like Elvis and JFK in this movie, just sort of like putting their brains together to try and solve the mystery of the disappearing patients, and trying to stop the mummy with anything they can find around the retirement home. It's also got some funny one-liners in here too. So if you can find this, it's probably on Netflix or something. Give it a watch. I still personally prefer collecting DVDs. I mean, I'd watch it online, but if I like a movie a lot, I guess I'll usually buy it. But if you want to check this out, probably the easiest place to find it is on Netflix or at your local video store. You probably get you probably get the stripped down version, not this crazy Elvis version. Anyways, I've rambled on too long about this. I would definitely give this a 5 out of 5 stars. I've seen some negative reviews about this. I don't understand why. I don't know. For a goofy movie with a goofy concept, it's done really professionally well. As well as you can do this. It's got some pretty solid acting in here. Don't be fooled. I'd give it 5. Have a good day.